Well, hello there. This is Mark Edelman, speech language pathologist, and welcome to the teaching of talking. And yes, I am home. And am I going out? No. I am going out for a walk, but I think most of us are in the same boat. We're home. And, I've been talking to my family, and everybody's doing FaceTime, and people are calling each other. And one of the things that people are saying is that they have cabin fever. They feel like they need to get out and, all of this. But, there's plenty of opportunity. So I want to call this video that we're going to do today, we're going to call it The Opportunity of Being at Home. Now, I have a great friend who lives in Lakeland, Florida, and his name is Craig Milburn. And I saw something that he put on Facebook today, and something to the effect that just think of all the wonderful things you can do at home by being at home. Like, so if you have children, teaching them how to cook, teaching them how to do a checkbook, teaching them how to iron or do the laundry, or, playing games with, Scrabble, or any number of activities that the family can do together. And it seems like we're always so busy on our iPhones or so busy on our computers. But this is an opportunity also to be at home. And I just want to share with you a couple of things. I left full-time hospital work in 2014. So for the last 6 years, I've been doing speech therapy online. And I work all day Tuesday, all day Thursday, and one half other day. I spend about 2.5 days seeing patients. And the other 2.5 days I spend doing bookkeeping, writing articles, making videos, editing videos, and things like that. And I just want to share with you some of the great benefits of working with people at home. There used to be some comments on TV years ago about we're going to be coming into your home, this TV show, whether it was Leave It to Beaver, or whether it was any number of Bonanza, or any of the, they used to always say, and next week we're going to be bringing our show again to your home. Well, what I want to share with you is an idea that you can bring speech therapy into your home. And you can bring speech therapy into your home because there's really not much difference at all between working with a person live on a video with a loved one at home. Now, what's really great about it is that in a typical visit, there's me, and then there's the caregiver, and then there's the person with aphasia. So I have them looking at each other, okay? So the care partner will look at me, and I'll say, okay, Judy, we're going to stimulate this right now. And so I'm going to do it with your husband or with your loved one, and then I'll do a particular intervention with the person with aphasia, and then I'll say, okay, Judy, now you do it. And so what happens is I model what to do. I've been a speech therapist 46 years. And so what I'm doing is I'm teaching caregivers how to do speech and language stimulation like an experienced 46-year veteran. Okay? Now, I've been down the pike. And I said something on one of my other videos recently And I just want to kind of clarify this. Someone said to me, "Well, you can do circles around, any speech therapist because you've been doing it for 46 years." And I said, "Well, no, not really, because I've made all the mistakes." And that's how I developed my skill to where it is today. 46 years of trial and error, trying this, not liking this, trying this, and doing that. And so I can save you, and I can save any speech therapist who really want to learn about aphasia therapy. I can save you 10, 20, 30 years of doing speech therapy with those with aphasia. Because I've been down the pike. I've done the melodic intonation therapy. I've done the scripting. I've done the fill in the blank. I've done the workbooks. I've done the iPads. I've done it. I've done them all. And you know something? I didn't think many of them were worth the paper that they were written on. Okay, they just didn't do it for me, and they didn't do it for the patients that I was working with, because they were too clinical. Now, the other day, we were talking about stocking up for this virus with one of the patients. So one of the things we were talking about was what to stock up on, and we were talking about beer, and we were talking about the kinds of things that he wanted to have on hand if he was going to be at home. And then, we talked about his future plans. He was supposed to go to a place on the East Coast. And so we talked about that. And we talked about that they weren't going to be going. And we talked about why they weren't going to be going. And so what speech and language stimulation really is, the kind that really works, is when you speak about a person's life and about what's going on and about what they like and about what they're worried about and about who they love and why they love and their grandchildren or their children or the weather or the shuffleboard that they're doing or the bowling that they're interested in. But many of them aren't doing those right now. Many of them are home. But you know something? I come into their home like twice a week. And, I kind of sit down at the kitchen table with them. And we have a conversation. And I teach the caregiver how to stimulate a sentence, how to make sure that the grammar is right, how to make sure the articulation is right, how to make sure everything is right. Now, you could be listening to a lot of people, who say, well, you should sing or you should do the alphabet or, those people, they haven't been doing this 46 years. And they're real quick to suggest something. But you want to find out, wherever you go or whatever you do, you want to work with a professional who's been down the road, who knows what works and what doesn't work, who's tried just about everything, okay? And aphasia and apraxia are very viable therapies if the therapist knows what they're doing and if the therapist teaches the caregiver at home. If the therapist does not teach the caregiver at home, to me the therapy really isn't worth very much, because just think of all the time that the individual spends at home. And this is your opportunity now also, because your loved one, if he's home or if she's home and you're home, this is the greatest opportunity in the world right now. They don't have to go out for physical therapy. They don't have to go out for speech therapy. They don't have to go out to doctor's appointments, because a lot of those are kind of being on hold right now. And so this is your opportunity to really get another opinion, get another method, see what else is out there. Because, a lot of people do same old all the time, and they get the same old results. So if you're tired of getting the same old results, just kind of look down below the video, and we have a lot of links The links are, if you want to be mentored by me personally, there's a link for that. Or if you want to get the book and an independent study course, there's a product for that we have on sale right now for $99, which is a steal. Okay? We have a new book that's coming out on apraxia, because a lot of people are realizing that you can't do aphasia therapy with a person who's got a severe apraxia because they can't articulate. They can't imitate. And if they can't imitate and they can't articulate, then they can't say words. And so we do apraxia therapy too, which is first basically teaching an individual how to make speech sounds again, then teaching them how to say words, then teaching them how to say word combinations of one or two words, or multi-syllable words, and then 3 words, and then a phrase, and then a sentence, and then conversation. So, it's not a real quick fix, but it sure is worth the effort, because I tell you, I can tell you people now who couldn't say boo when we first started therapy, and now they're talking. Now they're talking independently. Now, some are talking independently, and some have a little standby assist. Some need that, especially in the earlier stages. But the whole thing is that talking is the greatest thing in the world. Okay? I mean, think about it. That's how we meet people. That's how we develop trust. That's how we develop friendships. And you know, this is the wonderful opportunity now, because if you're home and your loved one is home, and if you worked and you're not working right now, this is a perfect time to help your loved one talk at home. So this is Mark Idelman. I hope you've enjoyed this little pep talk, this little video. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up. And underneath the video, you can go to our website. You can find out where the independent study teaching of talking course is. You can find out how to fill out a questionnaire if you'd like to speak with me and be personally mentored by me. And there's also a link down below if you want to be on our mailing list. So this is Mark Idelman. It's been great. Hey, you know, my prayers go out to each and every American, each and every human being around the globe. I mean, this is a worldwide pandemic we're experiencing right now, and my prayers and my thoughts and my positive thoughts are going out to each and every person around the world. I pray that the virus will stay away from you, that you'll be safe, that you'll sequester yourself in your home, that you'll try to stay away from any type of situation where you could pick up this thing. So let's all be kind of relaxed about this. Let's be at home. Let's share with each other. Let's learn from each other. Let's stimulate language. And let's get talking, because it takes 2 to talk. All right now. Bye-bye. Don't forget, thumbs up. Bye.